good morning everyone children. How are you all? Good, okay. As usual children, there is a small test for you. Do you remember what are the topics we have discussed in the previous class? Yes, we have discussed about addition. Yes, I picked the questions from the previous class children. I have given you the basics of addition and the second question is word problem. These are the two questions children. Just write your test. Okay, then now we are going to do a small revision. Okay children, what are the topics we have discussed in the previous class? Yes, we have discussed the basics of addition, that is in terms of measurements, that is weight, in terms of kilograms, grams and milligrams. Based on this units you will be having the questions. The first question is 7 kg 400 g. What is mean by kg and g children? Kg means kilogram and g means gram. So first, before solving the problem, we have to order wise the units, that is kg and g. After that, we have to place the values of each and every units. We have the numbers for kg and for g, that is gram. So first question is 7 kg 400 g, then 5 kg 350 g. So for an addition, what sign we have to use children? Yes, we have to use plus sign. For the arithmetic operations, that is for addition, subtraction, we have a specific sign. Whenever you solve the problem, you have to place a sign of its. Okay, for addition, it is a plus sign. Now we are going to add. 0 plus 0 is 0. Good. Then 0 plus 5. 0 plus 5. Any number, if you add with the number 0, what will be the answer? Yes, the answer will be the number itself. What is the number here? It is 5. So 0 plus 5 is 5. Then 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Good. Now we have completed the gram side. Now we are going to add a kilogram. Now 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. After 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have completed. Now how many? So 7 plus 5 is 12. So now we have come with the answer, that is 12 kg 750 g, that is gram. So we have completed the basics of addition. Now we are going to solve the word problems. That is, what is the total weight of 7 kg 500 g of cashew nut and 3 kg 350 g of pista? In the question, if the word total, if they mentioned in the question, if they mention the word total, then the problem is about addition. Okay children, keep in your mind, if the word total comes in a question, then the question is addition. Okay, like it is also similar to the basic problem, whereas just you have to write in terms of words. Here they have given you the weight of cashew nuts and pista, isn't it? So you have to take and write the wording in terms of wording. So the total weight of cashew nut, that is weight of cashew nut. What is the weight children? What is the weight of cashew nut? So we have to subtract the kg and g. So 7 kg 500 g. So 7 kg 500 g. Then weight of pista. Then now what is the weight of pista, children? That is 3 kg 350 g. Then in the question they are asking you to total, to find out the total. So the question is about addition, so we have to use plus sign. Then they are asking you the total weight of cashew nut as well as pista, isn't it? We have to find out the total weight of these two. So the total weight is equal to, now let us add. 0 plus 0 is 0. Good. Then 0 plus 5 is 5. Good. Then 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. So we have completed the gram side. Now we are going to move on to the kg side. Then 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3. After 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 plus 3 is 10. Now we have come to the answer. So now what is the total weight of cashew nut and pista, children? Yes, it is 10 kg 850 g. This is the total weight of cashew nut and pista. Okay, children. Now let us move on to the today's topic, children. Today's learning objective. You are going to learn about subtraction. Subtraction in terms of weights, that is kilogram, gram, milligram. These are the three units we are going to see the problem in subtraction. At the end of the lesson, you can able to learn the word problems in subtraction. In the previous class, we have discussed about addition and the basics of addition and as well as the word problems in addition. Whereas now we are going to solve subtraction and word problems in subtraction. Let us move on to the class, children. Subtraction. So today you are going to add, this is also the basics of subtraction, children, but a small thing is that you have to separate the columns, that is based on the units values they have given you, whether it may be kilogram or whether it may be grams or it may be milligrams. In order that they will be mention you the unit weight, you have to place the unit weight separately. Then you have to place the values, then you have to subtract. And what is the rule and what is the sign of subtraction, children? It is minus, whereas in addition we have used plus sign, isn't it? Similarly, here in subtraction also we have the sign, that is minus sign. And the rule of subtraction is that same as of addition, if it is a grouping, we no need to borrow the number. If it is necessary to borrow the number, we can also borrow in subtraction. Let us see the problem, children. The first question is 39 kg 500 g minus 33 kg 750 g. Now we have to separate the column for kg and g. Now we have to place the values for kg and g. So 39 kg 500 g. Then 33 kg 750 g. This is the question. Now for subtraction we must use a sign, that is minus. For subtraction, what sign we have to use? Yes, we have to use minus sign for subtraction. Now let us subtract, children. 0 minus 0, that is any number. If you subtract with the 0 minus 0 is 0, it will be the same sign. Now I have told you the first rule for subtraction, you must use minus sign, and the second rule is, that is, if for example, if I subtract with the number 5 minus 0, the answer will be the number itself. Whereas here, in this case, 0 is smaller than 5. We cannot subtract a smaller number to bigger number. Is it possible? For example, this 0 is smaller than 5. In such case, you have to, if the number is smaller than the subtracting number, you have to borrow the number with the neighbor number. Now, what is the neighbor number of 0? Is 5. So, 0 will become 10 now. In first step, if it is smaller number, you have to borrow with the neighbor. If the neighbor number gives you a number, that will become 10. So it has given you one number, so that 5 will become 4 now. So the 5 will become 4 now. This 0 will become 10. Is it clear? Okay, now is it possible to subtract 10 minus 5? Yes, of course it is possible, because 10 is bigger than the 5. Open up the 10 fingers and close up the 5 fingers. Now how many fingers are opened? Yes, it is 5. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Look at the second, children. Now 4 minus 7. Is it possible to subtract 4 minus 7? Whereas 4 is smaller than 7. So what can we do? Yes, we have to borrow the number with the neighbor number. Now, what is the neighbor number of 4? It is 9. So 9 will become 8, isn't it? Because it given one number to the neighbor. So the 9 will become 8. Whereas this 4 will become 14. Now, is it possible to subtract 14 minus 7? Yes, of course, because it is bigger. So 14 minus 7 is 7. Good. 14 minus 7 is 7. Then 8 minus 3. Open up the 8 fingers, then close 3 fingers. Now look out how many fingers are open. It is 5. So 8 minus 3 is 5. Then at the last number, that is 3 minus 3. This is the third rule, 3, children. That is, any number, if you subtract with the same to same number, the answer will be 0. Whatever number it may be, if you subtract with the same to same number, for example, if I subtract 100 minus 100, the number, that is the answer will be 0. Okay, here 3 minus 3, it is the same to same number, isn't it? So 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, now at the end you have to write up the full answer, that is. And also, children, for subtraction we can also use a word difference. What can we use? It is difference. We can use difference. So difference is equal to 5 kg 750 g. This is the answer. At the end you have to finalize the answer. Okay, now let us move on to the second problem. Now, the second problem is 750 g 350 mg. What does mg represent, children? It is milligram. Good. Minus 350 g 225 mg. Now what shall we do now? Yes, we have to separate the column for G and we have to separate the column for MG. Now 750G, 350 mg, and the second is 350G, 225 mg. For subtraction we have to use, yes, we have to use minus sign. Now here look at the first, in the ones place children, whereas 0 is smaller than 5. So what can we do now? We have to borrow the number with the neighbor. So 0 is smaller. So what is the neighbor number of 0? It is 5. Good. So this 5 will become 4 and this 0 will become 10. Now, is it possible to subtract 10 minus 5? Yes. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Good. Then 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now we have completed the milligram part. Now we are going to gram side. That is 0 minus 0 is 0. Then once again 5 minus 5. I told you if we subtract with the same to same number, the answer will be 0. So 5 minus 5 is 0. Then 7 minus 3. Open up the 7 fingers, then close up 3. How many fingers are remaining, children? It is 4. So 7 minus 3 is 4. Now we have come with the end. Then we have to finalize the answer. So difference is equal to 400G, 125 mg. This is the finalized answer. Now let us move on to the next question, children. That is 75 kg minus 35 kg 400 g. So separate the columns for kg then g. The first question they have given only kg. What is the question? That is 75. And they have not mentioned gram in first question. So if they have not mentioned, children, just place zeros. Whereas in the second question they have mentioned gram, isn't it? So that here if they have not given you the number, so just place 0. So kg, second question 35, then 400 gram. For subtraction we have to use minus sign. Now let us subtract, children. Tell me the answer for 0 minus 0. It is 0. Then once again 0 minus 0 is 0. And look at the next number, children. That is 0 minus 4. 0 is smaller than 4. Is it possible to subtract? No. So what can do? Yes, we have to borrow the number. So the 5 will become 4 and this 0 will become 10. Is it clear? Okay. Now 10 minus 4. Open up the 10 fingers, children. Then close up 4 fingers. Now how many numbers it is? How many fingers are opened up? It is 6. So 10 minus 4 is 6. Now look at the next. 4 minus 5. Is it possible, children? Because 4 is smaller than 5. So what can we do? Yes, borrow the number with the neighbor. So 7 will become 6. And this 4 will become 14. Now 14 minus 5. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So how many fingers? It is 9. So 14 minus 5 is 9. Then 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Good. So we have come with the final step. At last you have to finalize the answer. So difference is equal to 39 kg 600 g. Okay children. Now let us move on to the word problems. We have come with the first word problem, that is a sack had 25 kg rice. Out of 25 kg rice, 13 kg 500 g of rice which was used for noon meal, that is for lunch. What is the weight of the remaining rice? Here look at the word children, that is remaining. If in the question if they mention you the word remaining, then the problem is about subtraction. Just keep in your mind, if the word remaining mentioned you in the question, then it is subtraction. Here in the question they have given you sack, that is in the sack, this is the sack, it has 25 kg of rice. How many kg? Yes, 25 kg. Out of this 25 kg, 13 kg 500 gram of rice is used for noon meals, that is used for lunch. Now they are asking you what is the remaining after cooking for the meal. They are asking you the remaining rice which is left over there. So if we subtract, we can find out the remaining rice which is used for lunch. After the remaining we can find out. First, rice in the sack. What is the total rice which is in the sack children? It is 25 kg. So just subtract the column for kg and for g. So what is the total rice in the sack? It is 25 kg. And just they have given you kg, they have not mentioned you gram, isn't it? So just place zeros. Okay, then rice used for noon meal is equal to, what is total rice used for noon meal? It is 13 kg 500 g. This is the total weight of the rice which is used for noon meals. Now they are asking you to find out the remaining rice which is left over after the meals. So we have to subtract. Now 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Then once again 0 minus 0 is 0. Now look at here children. 0 minus 5. Whereas this 0 is smaller than 5, isn't it? 0 is smaller than 5. So what we have to do? Yes, good. We have to borrow the number with the neighbor number. So what is the neighbor number of for 0? It is 5. So this 5 will become 4 and this 0 will become 10. Now 10 minus 5. Subtract children. 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Good. Then 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. We have come with the final answer, that is 11 kg 500 g. At the end, just finalize your answer, children. That is remaining amount of rice in sack is equal to 11 kg 500 gram. This is the rice which is left over after the meals. Okay. Let's move on to the second problem. That is, Vimal had a sack of cotton seeds. That is, Vimal is having the sack of cotton seeds. This is the cotton seeds weighing 50 kg 350 g. This is the total weight of seeds, children. He used 7 kg 300 g cotton seeds to feed his cow. That is, he giving the food to the cow of 7 kg 300 gram of cotton seeds. How much cotton seeds will be remaining after feeding his cow? So they have mentioned you the total weight, and also they mentioned the weight which is given to the cow. Now they are asking you the remaining seeds which is remaining in the sack. To find out that, we have to subtract. So remember, in the question, if they mention the word remaining, then it is subtraction problem. Okay. Now the total weight is 50 kg 350 g. Then the used cotton seeds are 7 kg 300 g. Now they are asking you the remaining. Total weight of cotton seeds. What is the total weight of cotton seeds, children? It is 50 kg 350 g. Then used weight of cotton seeds. What is the used weight of cotton seeds? It is 7 kg 300 g. This is the used cotton seeds. Now they are asking you the remaining cotton seeds after feeding his cow. So the remaining cotton seeds is equal to, we have to subtract 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Good. Now 5 minus 0. Here, whereas 5 is bigger than 0. Now I told you the rule number 2, that is, any number if you subtract with the number 0, the answer will be the number itself. So 5 minus 0 is 0, that is 5. Then 3 minus 3 is 0. Then look at here, children. 0 is smaller than 7, isn't it? Whereas 0 is smaller than 7, we have to borrow the number with the neighbor. What is the neighbor number of 0? It is 5. So this 5 will become 4 and this 0 will become 10. Now 10 minus 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. Then what is the remaining next number? That is 4. So place the 4 as it is. Now the remaining cotton seeds after feeding his cow is 43 kg 50 gram. Just finalize your answer, children. That is, remaining amount of cotton seeds in sack after feeding his cow is equal to 43 kg 50 g. Now let us move on to the third problem, children. The third question is, Jasmine purchased 7 kg 302 gram of rice. That is, Jasmine is a girl who is purchasing 7 kg 302 gram of rice. She prepared 3 kg 598 gram of rice for lunch. What is the remaining weight of rice after lunch? If the word remaining, what is the problem? Yes, it is subtraction. So, Jasmine purchasing 7 kg 302 of gram of rice. She prepared 3 kg 598 gram of rice. Now we have to find out the remaining. Okay. That is the rice purchased by Jasmine. Just look at the question and tell me the number, children. What is the total rice weight prepared purchased by Jasmine? It is 7 kg 302 gram. This is the total weight purchased by Jasmine. Then rice used for lunch. The rice which is used for lunch is 3 kg 598 gram. This is used for lunch. Now they are asking you the remaining rice used after lunch. Now let us subtract, children. 2 minus 8. Whereas 2 is smaller than 8, isn't it? So we have to borrow the number. So to borrow the number, what is the next number for 2? It is 0. Where it is possible to give the number to 2? No, because it has no number. It is in 0. So what is the neighbor number of 0? It is 3. So this 3 will become 2. Then it has given the number to 0. So this 0 will become 10. Isn't it, children? So this 10 should give the number to 2. Whereas 2 is smaller than 8. So this 10 will become 9. This 10 will become 9. So this 2 will become 12. Will become 12. Now, is it possible to subtract 12 minus 8? Yes, of course. 8 after 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. Then 9 minus 9 is 0. Good. Then look at here, children. 2 minus 5. Is it possible to subtract? No. So we have to borrow the number. So this 7 will become now 6. And this 2 will become 12. After 5, just subtract 12 minus 5, children. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many numbers? Yes, it is 7. Then 6 minus 3 is 3. Now we come up with the end with the final answer, that is 3 kg 704 gram. The remaining rice used for lunch, that is remaining rice used after for lunch, is equal to 3 kg 700 gram. This is the remaining rice which is left over there. Is it clear, children? Okay. Now we have come at the end of the session, children. There's a quick recap of today's class. We have discussed about subtraction in terms of weight, that is kilogram, grams and milligrams, isn't it? In subtraction we have to use minus sign. If they are not mentioned you the word subtraction, they will also mention the word difference. Subtraction means subtraction, difference. This is a two word which is used for subtraction. And for subtraction you have to use minus sign and subtract acids. Then word problems in subtraction. In word problems they have given you the question in terms of wordings, that is in story based format. The wording you have to just pick up with the question and just write acids. Then subtract the column for the given units. Then at last just finalize your answer. And if the word they mentioned you the word remaining, then the problem is about subtraction. Okay. Now there is a small assessment for you children. I want you to assess how far you have understood the topic today. That is, I have given you two questions. First is the basics of subtraction and the second is a word problem in subtraction. That is, first question is 8 kg 635 g minus 3 kg 357 g. Just place the separate columns for the unit, then place the values and subtract. At last finalize your answer. Then the second question is about a sack had 35 kg rice. Out of 30 kg rice, 15 kg 450 g of rice which was used for noon meal. What is the total weight of remaining rice? The total weight of rice is 35 kg. In that 35 kg, they used 15 kg 450 gram of rice for meal. They are asking you the remaining rice which is used after meal. Just you have to subtract. Why? Because in the word they have mentioned you the word remaining. That means it is subtraction. Okay. Along with the assessment children, there is a small homework for you. Just try the problem on your own. If you have any doubt, please go through that video and try to solve the problem as on your own children. Thank you.